On the floor. Floor, I love to dance, so give me more. More till I can't stand, get on the floor. Floor like it's your last chance if you want more. More than here I am.
If stupid was painful, you'd be in agony. Hi guys. Yeah, I like how they go, not that there's anything wrong with being gay. Like, you literally have no proof. You're just being disgusting and derogatory. You're using it as an effing insult. I'm sorry. That's what they do. And that was a teacher who came up and had to say that. She's like, looking like Matt Damon with more warts than Shani. Don't talk about my husband. Worry about yourself. And called me dried up. Ma'am, if someone looking like you thinks you're getting more than me, you're on crack, okay? Crack cocaine. Freaking delusion of these people. Talking about my sex life, if I'm getting any, if I'm not getting any. Worry about yourself, because clearly you ain't either. Are you gonna tell me that Sally gets more than me? I don't think so. And trust me, Abba and Scam, picturing you two scissor sistering is a lot more gross. A lot more gross. So, worry about yourselves. Thank you. Gross me out. Let them have it. Right? Maybe a better person would ignore, but I'm not a better person, I guess. You should be suing these people. I feel like I'm completely alone in this, SB. Like, I feel like I don't even know where to begin with that. But you're right. It's true. If anything, the one who should be getting a lawsuit against anyone is YouTube for platforming this shit. This targeted harassment when they're not supposed to allow people to target one person over and over again. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I do it back because of what they say first, okay? Please strike Milky. I hate that infertility. Well, you have a right to go strike her, you guys. If she's being her friggin' bully piece of shit, it's self-defense, right? It is. When do I ever, like, have videos about them if I'm not responding to something? Oh, and they have to be talking about something for a long time, you know? Like, they're just stupid. Gorlick is just an idiot. Quit his job so that he can just go on a long rant about what I'm eating and saying in my live stream. Who cares? So she's sitting down there and she's going to eat this and she's going to talk about that. Like, you sound like the biggest, stupidest idiot in the world. Oh, I do make fun of him, Jackie. I find him to be one of the biggest idiots. Making fun of fertility is wrong and gross. It's no one business regarding Foodie's fertility. But that's okay. They're allowed to say all that. I deserve it. Right. Okay. I really don't care what they think, honestly. Fuck them. Why I don't like him? Have you watched his videos? He's a stupid idiot. And he twists every little thing I say. Makes up shit. He stalks me. He'll look up maps of the roads I'm going down. Like, there's so many. The teacher. Yeah. Isn't that weird? She comes on and she's all like, I'm a teacher of English. And then proceeds to say that I'm dried up and my husband's gay. Looking like she does. A 50-year-old has a mole the size of a cyclops, third eye, looking like Matt Damon in drag. And yet I'm the okay, right, yeah. I'm dry. I'm sure any man in the entire world would choose me over you. And yes, I'm smug saying that. I don't care. Oh, I won't be KJ. You're delusional to think that I'm gonna be back in Canada alone in a year. You're a moron thinking and assuming with your ass for a head that you know anything about my fucking life. So get the hell out of here. I know that's what you pray for. You're waiting. It's been 2 years. You're going to be waiting a lot more. And you're, like I said, you're going to have to watch. You're going to have to wait here and watch, angry and mad. Cope and Sneed. My husband is not leaving, going anywhere. You know why? Because he loves me. And I know that that idea makes you mad. And it's unfathomable to you. 2 years. Over 2 years. You think that he's going to put up with me for a couple $1,000s a month? You're on crack. You're the real crackhead, cokehead, marrying you to get to Canada. And then they say it's the long scam. Okay. They're done. This would be like a long scam. Even if I did end up in Canada alone, who cares? What does that matter? How is that like a flex? Like, aha, I don't care. 1 in 6 women worldwide are infertile. When they make fun of you for that, they are also making fun of millions of other women. I know, Rebecca, they're disgusting, vile pieces of shit. Just because I comment on the parenting, you put out those things about Sam and her parenting online. So I'm commenting on that. Second, I'm sorry, but it's my belief that if you're a parent, anyone can spread their legs, have someone, you know, give you a child, but a parent is somebody who shapes the morality of a young impressionable person, okay? So if you have young impressionable children in your home and you raise them off of hate money, bullying fat people, saying that you have a fat podcast, saying the most disgusting things every day about people, you don't think that's gonna rub off on them no matter how much you try to keep them away from it? That's not true, because in her earlier days when she was doing her podcast, when she was even still with her man, she had her young kids in the room screaming around. I could hear them, and she was talking mad shit about Amy Slayton. So that negative energy technology you bring into your household raising a child, I have a right to comment about that. And then for you to turn around and abortion shame and infertility shame in response, yeah, that's equal. But you're not a parent, so just because I'm not a parent doesn't mean I can't comment on on parents. By that logic, if you see a child being abused, you're not allowed to say anything about it? Oh, shut up, you friggin' loser. Recoiled? Oh yeah, he recoils. He literally always, just because we're not making out, okay. He literally always randomly says I'm beautiful, how he loves me, I'm his queen. Okay, yeah, whatever. How do you know? Like, I can assure you, off camera, it's none of your business, but yeah, I can assure you, you would know he's not gay. People in Kuwait are not pieces of crap like they are over there. They're not, I'm sorry. Like these people. I'm not saying everyone in the West is crap. Obviously not. I'm from the West, like, you know. But I'm saying these people, these haters, are disgusting, and there's no people like that here. Hey, Miss Chad. He's here with me, like, all the time. And when he's not, if he's doing something for work or whatever, he's video chatting me. His location's on. He's sending me videos, pictures. I have nothing to worry about. Now they're reading into like, oh, his body language. Oh, sure, only when it's convenient for you, but you ignore every other like loving thing we do, please. So stupid. That'd be annoying if he sent me every update. No, he does it to prove to me, you know? He does it for me. But even then before, every time he goes out, yeah. But we don't have to prove anything to you. Like, we don't have to prove our love to you. Just because you have an opinion doesn't make it so. And if he is cheating, Chantel's resilient, we'll go through like any other woman. Right, I'll move on. People move on from that. There's a million people in the world. Billions of people, sorry. Whatever. The fact that there's billions of people, their logic is even stupid. Let's say I'm paying for love. So let's just assume. Do you think that I would pay for someone who doesn't touch me? No. You're gonna be touching everything. So they're not consistent with their bullshit. So stupid. Well, there's no prostitution going on, Fufu Egg. I was just saying that as an example. I know he does. And I don't need them to, like, worry about that. I wonder what they talk about when they're off camera. What do you and your friggin'... What do you think your wife is doing? Does your wife have a job? Leeching off your YouTube career? Your wonderful YouTube career? Hating on the same people over and over when you're friggin' fugly-ass fatso as yourself? Ha! Saying Salah doesn't have a job. I would like any proof anywhere of anything that we're not married. The visa thing, people are obsessed because that proves that we're not married. Where? How do you know? If anything, there's been more proof, hey kitty cat, that we are married than we're not. Like, a million times I'll say it again, okay? You have to be married to fucking live here. Go contact the ministry yourself. I know, they think of my life 24/7. There's nothing, we're normal people. You said you found a loophole. We're still married. It's a legal loophole. Because technically, if you Google, can you get married on a tourist visa here? Technically, I think in some places it will say no, whatever. So, what did we do? I've said it a million times. I did a video on it at the courthouse. He appealed to the courthouse. He didn't appeal. Once you said I will give you anything, just fake love me. That was about a completely different relationship, and that was a joke. Why do people take every little thing I say so literally? My God. They don't get bored with the same conspiracies every day. They don't. They ruminate over my husband's sexuality every day. Like, get a life. I know, that's the thing, Rebecca. It's the entitlement. They think they have the right to everything in my life. You don't think I'll ever get healthy in Kuwait? What makes you think that in Canada I would get healthy? Like, do you guys not remember how unhealthy I was there? I was bigger there at one point. I was 402 pounds in the hospital with a blood sugar of 18. I've never been 400 pounds here. I think I'm better off here. I don't have stalkers here. Everything is more expensive in Canada. You can't afford to live in Canada. Like, why would I want to go to a place that's super more expensive? Like, doesn't make sense. She gets a lot of hate from people who are so far beneath her, they should be underground. Like, in the friggin' basement. Like, really. I don't know how she does it. Alexandra Rodriguez she has a fraction of the hate I get. See, I rage out about these people. Then after I calm down, I think to myself, why am I giving them attention? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I don't suit being sad, I know. There's just a lot from Canada I haven't processed. A lot of traumatic shit I still haven't processed at all, and I don't want to. Don't watch these fucking idiots, or don't support them. Lapierre is an ass. Salah he comes in here and says a couple of things, but he doesn't care. Like, he stays unfazed by what people think about him, honestly, which I admire, because honestly, some people with everything that went on would run and hide. They really target him hard. But anyways, when I rage out and I have something to say, yeah, obviously, you know, but most of the time, whatever, we just live our life. Because honestly, you know what makes it easy is none of it's true. Like, none. Anything they say, they've been wrong. So, Cyprolax, 10 milligrams. Maybe that's why I'm psycho. Try to smile. Yeah, I have to really try hard to just not focus on any negativity. Okay, guys, thanks for beezing. Bye. When you're riding in an Uber and you feel something itchy, gonorrhea. Gonorrhea!